Guys, you're here with me, Jen the Taxidermy Witch, and we are going to sit down and talk about strawberries. I had a request for a video. They've been feeling strawberries, so this video is for you. Let's do it. We do grow strawberries here on Juxtai Farms, but we don't have any left. They've been gone for quite some time. So, since I didn't have a strawberry to show you, I wanted to show you a piece of taxidermy that I call her Strawberry. And what it is it is a deer hoof, and I painted the tip of it to make her feminine spirit. See there? So, anyway, that's something fun that you can do easily with nail polish and taxidermy if you have it around. But yeah, I found 4 of those together with the same, the mount head came with, basically they put the 4 feet as hangers, and so it was on a big, square wooden shelf. The head was mounted, and then the feet were mounted as hangers, so you could hang your coat or something on it. I know I just took it all apart, you know. That's my goal, is to just take as many things apart as I can in life. I'm kidding. Okay, so now let's talk about strawberries, shall we? Sadly, I didn't find anything in Scotty's book of magical herbalism, so that was a bummer. The snippet in Supermarket Sabbats says, there's not a lot in these books, but I'll tell you what I use strawberry for, is I use strawberry for love, and I'll tell you why. The outside of the strawberry is covered with seeds. I know that lots of fruit, every fruit has seeds, but when the seeds are on the outside, to me, it makes it so much geared toward like a fertility fruit. Okay, so that's just the way that I feel about it before reading these things to you. And so I use it for that, for fertility and for love magic and for attraction magic. I'm not a huge fan of love spells, and everybody knows that because they can go wrong really easily. You can get a stalker really easily. It can be scary. So I like to do attraction workings rather than love workings. Unless you're already with that person, you know, like you're married, you know, use the most potent love stuff you want to. But be really careful with spells, you know. So that's what I have to say, but let's hear what Supermarket Sabbats little snippet has to say, and that is that strawberry, the element is water, the planet is Venus, the polarity is yin, and that's what we look for in this book. That doesn't say in any of Scotty's book is the polarity, or some people call it yan, yin, yan. And then the magical uses, it says, are love and luck. So, and then it's in recipes in here and stuff, but that's really all it gives you as a structure of wording of like, what can I use this for? How can I use this? We're listening to old 70s Eric Clapton, by the way. This is one of my favorite albums. I think it's, all it says on the front is Eric Clapton, so maybe it's a best of? I don't know, but man, this is good stuff. I've been listening to it since I was 21, since I got into Eric Clapton. Basically, yeah, and I've never ever gotten tired of this record, this album. Okay, Scott Cunningham, Herbal Bible, or it's really called Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs, is my Herbal Bible, as Scott Cunningham is my father of witchcraft. Okay, so there's not a lot in here. There's not a lot. It says strawberry, folk names, Pozamiki, Tekachelek, and Gordbur. Those of you that have this book, if you look at how I'm pronouncing these, you'll know that I'm doing my best. Gender is feminine, and that's something we can guess by the seeds, you know, being on the outside like that. It's what I find a lot when you pair up the gender, feminine. Oh, seeds are on the outside. Okay. Planet Venus, element water, deity Freya, F-R-E-Y-A. Powers, love and luck. Magical uses, ready? Strawberries are served as a love food, and the leaves are carried for luck. So if you grow strawberries, or if you have wild strawberries that you find, the leaves are also magical. You carry those for luck, okay? You could dry them and put them in any kind of luck spell. You could dry them and put them in any kind of sachet or like small charm bottle, witch's bottle, something like that. Really good to carry around with you. When I say witch's bottle, I mean this. I'm not calling it the right thing. Witch's bottle is something you keep in your home to ward off a bunch of stuff. I did a video on it. When I say witch's bottle to carry around, this is what I mean. I put a bunch of stuff in here. This one is for protection. So I went through Scotty's Green Bible. First book I ever had. This is one of the first things I've made in witchcraft, really, and I love it. So I put a bunch, I mean, there's so much stuff in here, in this vintage bottle, and then I wax the top. And I carry it in my car, I carry it in my purse sometimes, I keep it above my bed at night. So that's what I meant when I said that you could dry those strawberry leaves and put them in here. Now listen, I don't think, you know, even dehydrated fruit like strawberries, I don't think that they work in here. Like, you can get away with, you know, the things like juniper berries, which are still kind of pliable, you know, but you want more of things in here that aren't going to rot, you know. If you put a dried apricot in here, it's still soft and squishy. It may make the other things rot, in my opinion, in what I've seen in my bottles. Alright, so I would stay away from the strawberry, but then use the leaves if you were going to do something like this. Alrighty, so leaves are carried for luck. Pregnant women may also wish to carry a small packet of strawberry leaves to ease their pregnancy pains. That's fantastic. So I would love to know if anybody who is watching me is pregnant. And if you are, I would love to make some witchcraft videos on, you know, pregnancy related things. That would be something I would enjoy. I've been pregnant. I have a baby. She's 12. And I love kids. And kids love me. Oh my gosh. With my tattoos and stuff and my weird hair and just my personality, kids are just super drawn to me, and I can play with them for all day. As long as they're not like super annoying, you know? I'm sorry, but some kids I cannot handle. Like, I saw my niece, I saw her, you know, a year ago, and she was 3. And then now I see her a year, and she's back, you know, and she's 4, and she was great before, and now she's nuts, you know, but it's just like the way kids are. So there's certain age groups I can hang out with, you know, like, but at that age when they're like nuts, I can't do it. Okay, so that's all Scotty had to say. Was the last thing was women that are pregnant may wish to carry a small packet of strawberry leaves to ease their pregnancy pain. Alright. And when you don't get a lot out of the books, remember that that's the best time that you can try to use your own intuition on the ingredient. So just, I mean, don't like sit and have a meditation with your bowl of strawberries. You sure could, but sit with them. Hold your hands over the bowl of strawberries or the couple of strawberries that you might be using. Just try to feel what's the first thing that comes into your head, and ask, or you could ask your guides out loud. I'm closing my eyes because I want you guys to be sitting here with your hands over with intention over the strawberries and ask, guides, help me feel what these strawberries can be used for, or whatever if it's not a strawberry, okay? And just ask and ask. And the first things that pop into your head, I firmly believe, are what your guides are telling you. If that bill keeps popping into your head, oh god, that's right, I have to pay that and I haven't thought about it for 2 weeks, and you think about it 4 times in 2 days, somebody's telling you something. So make sure to listen to that. And it's just my belief. And I'd love to hear where you think that our thoughts come from, you know? So last book, we're learning a lot about each other today, I know. We're reading out of Scott Cunningham's Wicca, Encyclopedia of Wicca in the Kitchen, and everything we talk about in this book is different from what we talked about over there. Over in those books, those are for magical spells, magical workings. This is talking about when you cook and eat with it, when you ingest it, the magic of that. So the magical properties are different from this book and the other books. And there's not a lot in here either. So, you know, again, just really sit with it. Practice using it in your magic. See what it helps heighten. Make sure you're writing that down or making videos like I am to note down what you're putting in your spells, in your workings, in your oils, in your salts, in your everything. Because you want to know what made it really good the last time or what made it not so good the last time, so that this time you can really work with it. And that is why I think like those books of shadows or grimoires are really important for people who are new, and all the way through the journey until the very end. Wouldn't it be cool to look back at your spell and see how you've altered it over the last 20 years? I mean, really think about that. That's really something. And you will have your own practice that whole time, kind of working it out, and no book's going to tell you what that does at that point. You're going to know exactly what strawberries do for you and your magics after 20 years, you know. No, and these books are really giving you basics, I believe, but you can do anything with just intention, and you could visualize strawberries and use that in your magic, you guys. If you get really good with visualizations, that can be more powerful than the strawberry being there itself. And that's, again, my belief, I'm sure. But what do you think about that? I think that it's really something that you could work with, especially if you don't have all these ingredients. Maybe you can just visualize them and try and work with them with just intent and a candle, or, you know, make it your own. Really try and make it your own, because you don't need a lot. You really don't. You need time, focus, intention, and I really think a candle of some kind helps, you know? Or a piece of fire. An oil lamp, a candle, not a light, but it's a little piece of fire. Okay, so when we're talking about ingesting it, strawberry, the planet is Venus, element is water, energy's love. Lore. You guys know I love lore. The strawberry is native to both the Americas and Europe. Romans planted it in their gardens, and the fruit was sacred to Freya in old Europe. Magical uses. This delicious fruit is useful in love diets. Some examples: strawberry ice cream, chocolate dipped strawberries, sliced strawberries, and whole raspberries mixed with a few fresh shredded mint leaves. I'm sure you can think of other love-inducing strawberry delights. Strawberry jam is yummy. What else is good? Oh, strawberry pie, like strawberry rhubarb pie. What else is good strawberry-wise? Strawberry shortcake. My Dawn used to always make me strawberry shortcake when I was a kid. And then what else is good with strawberries? Tarts, strawberry tarts. Now I'm hungry. Good luck, because I have dinner waiting for me. So, you guys, that was a really fun video. Thank you for joining me, Jen the Taxidermy Witch, while we talked about strawberries. Have a beautiful day, you guys.